All right, Gator Nation, A Fizzle here on this Friday evening. Just a real quick pre-game analysis video for our beloved number 4 in the nation, Florida Gators, as they set the battle with the number 21 Texas Aggies. It sounds stupid as hell calling them the Texas Aggies, but hey, that's what they go by, Texas Aggies. But yeah, I like playing Texas A&M. I really do. You know, remember 2017, I went to Texas to go spend time with my fam for about a week, and I discovered that a lot of them are Texas Aggies fans. So I already got a little Texas A&M connection right there. I got Texas A&M blood in me. No, not rephrase that. I got Texas A&M blood running in my family, I should say. Not for me. I'm Florida through and through. But hey, now I grew a newfound respect for Texas A&M. I didn't really think much of Texas A&M prior to joining the SEC. I always looked at them as Oklahoma and Texas bitch. Oklahoma and Texas own the shit out of them on a consistent basis. When they came to the SEC, I feel like, well, they're gonna be Florida and Bama's bitch too, because we're gonna own the shit out of A&M. But no, I grew a newfound respect for them. I do like to see them do good. I don't think Jimbo Fisher's the answer. You see what they did at Florida State. Yeah, he won the national championship in 2013, but what he did after that. So I'm not buying it. And I'm gonna be honest. I think Texas A&M might have been better off with Kevin Sumlin, because Jimbo Fisher is not doing much better. He can't beat the big teams. He can't beat Alabama. He can't beat Auburn. He did beat LSU once. That was it though. But he can't beat the big teams. He didn't beat Georgia last year. Had a chance and didn't do it. Lost to Clemson both times. Got owned by Dabo the first year. First time around, but no. They had a close game with Clemson when it was in College Station. They got owned by Dabo when they went to Clemson. So Dabo Sweeney still owning Jimbo Fisher, nothing new. But yeah, this is not really a trash talk video, but it's more of analysis. Just gonna briefly run down this Florida game. But I feel like this is a game Florida can and should win. You look at Texas A&M last week. They played Alabama and got 52 hung on them. And you feel like if Florida is going to be a natural title contender. I'm not saying Florida needs to go out and hang 52 or 53 in that matter on Texas A&M. But what I do need to say is, that Florida needs to come out and win this game handily. It's going to be an interesting matchup. I'm not saying that if Texas A&M just going to lay down and let Florida just manhandle them. Florida has to come and play. We can't come around and turn the ball over. Not we, but they can't come around and turn the ball over. I gotta give credit. Not too many turnovers here by the Gators. I think I know they had like 2 turnovers last week against South Carolina. Kyle Trask had that Inuit ass interception late in the game that inched South Carolina come a little bit close, making the game closer than it should have been. Then you got Texas A&M, and then you got the fumble, which gave South Carolina good field position in the second quarter. But, he had those 2 turnovers, but other than that, not real big turnovers. Just never got to keep that rolling. And I think the task for Texas A&M is, can they slow down our offense? Ole Miss, they couldn't do it. South Carolina, they couldn't do it. Can Texas A&M do it? It's going to get, I feel like it's going to be the best defense Florida will play up until Georgia comes calling. So it may be the second best defense that Florida plays all year. I feel like this be the second best team that Florida plays all year too. Well, the third best. I forget LSU. So, but definitely the second best defense that Florida will probably play all year outside of Georgia. So now here's the thing. Can Todd Grantham get his shit together? That's going to be the main question here. I kind of laid into him last week. Let him know that whatever he did, it's not going to work. He needs to come with a new game plan going to College Station. I don't want to see Texas A&M moving down the field so freely. This is a Florida Gator defense. Precedent on being beasting, precedent on being DBU. And right now, Grantham's now thrusting. Goddamn, Georgia Tech just hung another touchdown on Louisville. But yeah, I'm watching this Georgia Tech Louisville game. Georgia Tech was up by 12. Now they're up by 18 points. Yeah, up by 18. Louisville not that good. Who they beat? They only won one game all year. I know they lost to Miami, so can't really take Louisville serious right now. But yeah, I think it should be a game that Florida should win. I expect Kyle Trask to have another Heisman type day. I expect Kyle Pitts to get double teamed and owning Texas A&M defenders on the double team. And I want to see the running game open up. Like I said, last week the Gators landed Demarcus Bowman from he was a 5-star recruit that signed to Clemson, not signed, but was who signed with Clemson. He transferred to Florida last week, so he should be playing this. He should be playing tomorrow. So get him going along with Malik Davis. I'm gonna say Michael P. Ryan, but he's not there anymore. But along with Malik Davis and just trying to get a running game established. Because like Florida does need to get a running game established in the worst possible way right now. I'm not saying our running game is one of the worst, but it's not that impressive either. But the main thing Florida has going for them is that Texas A&M running game not that impressive either. So, but I think we're gonna have our hands full too, because Texas A&M got a pretty decent run game. So run defense. So Florida does have that going for them. And I feel like that's going to be our second key. As you already know, if you've been watching my pre-announcements video for Florida, pre-announcements videos for Florida all last year, you already know my first main key is. If you're new, I'm going to tell you. The first key for me always is get turnovers because I don't give a shit about points off turnovers. Points are points. If you can flip the field into your favor and score those easy points, do it. I don't give a fuck. So get turnovers. Second key, establish running game. I got no. Obviously, if you're watching Florida, you have no issue with the passing game. That's going to happen regardless. Even if Kyle Pitts is double team, he's still, we still got Trayvon Grimes. We still got, I'm hot. Shit, God damn, it's hot in here. But yeah, you still got Trayvon Grimes. You still got. I want to say you still got Jacob Copeland too. You still got. Man, you got a plethora around. And Kyle Trask ain't gotta find Kyle Pitts all the time. This man got shit ton of weapons, man. Oh, something went off. But yeah, man, I'm talking about, man. You got Trayvon Grimes, Jacob Copeland. I think Jacob Copeland's still there. I haven't really seen much of him. Damn, Kadarius Toney. I don't know why I keep forgetting Kadarius Toney. I think he went to the NFL too, along with Van Jefferson and Tyree Cleveland. I keep on thinking he went to the NFL, but no, he's still with us. Um, you got Xavier Henderson. He's hopefully get him in the mix. Get Whitmore in the mix, man. Hey, who you gonna cover? This is gonna be like 1999 St. Louis Rams greatest show on turf reincarnated. Only difference is gonna be the greatest show in the swamp. Who you gonna cover? And like I say, getting Demarcus Bowman there is gonna be key. That can hopefully we can develop a three-headed monster with Damian Pierce, Demarcus Bowman, and Malik Davis. Like I said, boys, got to stop running game there. Third game is we got to make plays on defense. We got to call the correct plays. We got to make plays on defense. We got to surround out Texas A&M because Texas A&M's no joke. Don't let the 52-24 something like that driven by Bama fuck with y'all head thinking that Texas A&M no good. They just can't beat big teams. You don't in Florida. You do not want to be the first big team in a long time that loses to Texas A&M because it will. It will be detrimental to the season. But I also said that for the longest that it, I feel like Florida will likely go 9-1, and I don't want it to be the Georgia game they lose to. So like I feel like if Florida's going to lose, I feel like Florida we're going to lose any game. I feel like I had to be a team to the West. I didn't see them losing to LSU. I damn sure don't see them losing to Arkansas. So each one about what happened in that Georgia game. and say what you want about them being Mississippi State, they're not going to beat Florida. So I feel like if Florida's going to drop any game, I feel like it'll be between this game against Texas A&M or 2 weeks ago against Ole Miss. I feel like it had to be those two games. I didn't see them losing to Ole Miss would it be in the first game of the year. So like I feel like if Florida's going to lose a game, I would say yes, it would need to be this game right here. I feel like Texas A&M could be the last team that can really stand in Florida's way, and delivering them a blow. But I feel like if Florida does win this game, which is likely going to happen, they'll probably run the table unless Georgia develops a beast ass offense. If that happens, then yeah, we'd be in trouble there. But we're gonna say that they're not going to develop a beast ass offense, and that game should be really manageable. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but none of these games gonna be easy. Well, maybe exception of the Arkansas and Missouri game and the Vanderbilt, like Tennessee game, not gonna be easy, but I feel like that should be a manageable game. Kentucky, you know what happened last year, 2 years ago, but we're not gonna. We'll speak on those as the season progresses. But run down the numbers right quick. Florida doesn't really have too many injuries going on, as far as I'm concerned. I haven't really heard any players getting injured, getting bit by the injury bug. But I do know the game. So I feel like Florida's going to be at full force, which is going to be trouble for Texas A&M. Now, this game is at noon on ESPN. I'm not going to get into the whole noon game thing again. I think my video I did on Sunday speaks for itself. Florida has a 70.5% chance of winning this game. Texas A&M only a 29.5. Florida is a 5-point favorite going into this game. So, and Florida's 1-1 against the spread. They lost the spread last week against South Carolina when they gave up that garbage touchdown late in the fourth quarter. So, otherwise, it'd be 2-0 against the spread right now. But guess what? Texas A&M was 0-2 against the spread. Obviously, they lost to Bama, and they didn't cover against Vandy. And that's why I feel like Florida can win this game. I feel like a lot of people feel that. I feel that a lot of people feel that Florida can win this game because take away the Alabama game for a second. Take that out of the equation. Texas A&M struggled with Vandy in College Station. They only hung up 17 points on Vandy and only escaped that game by 5 points. So maybe Texas A&M is not as good this year as we thought they were. Maybe that number 10 ranking they had was really deceiving in the worst possible way. They're not putting up that many points either. So I do feel like this is a game that Florida can win. I feel like it's a game Florida should win now. And I feel like Texas A&M really, but strange things happen. They can come out hiding their true identity against Vandy, and what's going to show up against Bama. It may somehow show up against Florida. You never know. And it's kind of ironic too that 3 years ago, 2017, Texas A&M played Bama 1 week, then they turned around and played Florida the next. Now they played Bama over at College Station, then they came to the Swamp and played Florida. This year, same boat. Texas A&M played Bama 1 week, plays Florida the next. Only difference, the venues. This time, Texas A&M went to Bryant-Denny to play Bama. Then Florida, then they hosted Florida at the house. Florida no stranger playing in College Station. Last time they Florida went to College Station, played in College Station, they won 20-17 behind a stiffening defense who didn't let Johnny Manziel have his way. Johnny Manziel, he didn't really break out to middle of the year, so I think Florida was really fortunate to get Texas A&M early that year in 2012 when they were still getting acclimated to Kevin Sumlin and Johnny Manziel and company. So, and, so we and plus, we had a really good defense. I think we had like the number 2 defense in the. I think Florida had number 2 defense in the country that year too. Held Johnny Manziel to 17 points, so not bad. All the days work. Now, can we hold Kellen Mond to 17? Shit, yeah. I feel like I don't feel honestly. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Texas A&M gets 20 points. I think that's gonna be their downfall. Because I feel like Texas A&M, if they're going to win, they have to score. If you don't make it to 20 points against the Gators, you're not going to win. Your only option left will have to hope that Florida turns the ball over a lot, and that's not going to happen too tough. You'll be lucky if you catch Florida on a bad week and they just turn the ball over a lot. I don't expect this team to turn the ball over a lot. I expect Florida to get it done. So uh, I guess that's going to be about it. So let's go Gators. Let's beat Texas A&M tomorrow. Let's get to 3-0, and let's keep the same going. We got a big one next week at home versus LSU, the defending national champions. We don't. It is the main thing too. I'm pretty sure Dan Mullen is going to be on the players about this. You don't want to, you got LSU coming up next week. You don't want to overlook Texas A&M and be looking at the LSU game because that's how letdowns can happen in the worst possible way. Because teams overlook certain teams and look towards that big matchup that's coming up the following week. I don't think Dan Mullen's going to let the players overlook Texas A&M. You got to go ahead. You got to go into College Station and beat Texas A&M. And then after you take care of them, by the time 3 o'clock comes around, the game's over and you win, then we can start shifting our focus towards LSU. Now I said big game, but I'll talk more. I'm gonna try to talk more about that next week though. When we get into that. So I guess that's gonna be it. A Fizzle signing out. Let's go Gators. Let's beat Texas A&M tomorrow.